Hello and welcome to our video on the rise and fall of Blockbuster. Blockbuster was once a giant in the video rental industry, with thousands of stores across the world and a loyal customer base. However, it ultimately fell victim to changing technologies and consumer preferences, leading to its eventual bankruptcy. Welcome to the Business Info Buzz channel, your ultimate portal into the captivating world of business and finance. In this video, we will take a deep dive into the history of Blockbuster, exploring how it grew to become a dominant player in the industry, the factors that contributed to its success, and what ultimately led to its downfall. We will also examine the lessons that can be learned from Blockbuster's story and how they can be applied to businesses in any industry. So, let's get started and explore the fascinating rise and fall of Blockbuster. The early days. Blockbuster's membership program was not only a game changer for the industry, but it also helped to create a sense of loyalty among customers. The program allowed customers to keep track of their rentals and receive personalized recommendations, which made the rental experience more convenient and enjoyable. Additionally, Blockbuster's investment in advertising was not limited to traditional media, but also included sponsorships of major events like the Olympics. This helped to build brand recognition and attract new customers, further fueling the company's growth. By the mid-1990s, Blockbuster had become a cultural phenomenon, with its blue and yellow logo appearing on everything from t-shirts to coffee mugs. Its success allowed it to expand rapidly, with new stores opening up across the United States and around the world. By 1994, Blockbuster had over 3,000 stores worldwide and was making over $2 billion in revenue, cementing its position as the dominant player in the video rental industry. Blockbuster's innovative business model, combined with its strategic advertising and rapid expansion, made it a force to be reckoned with in the industry. What made Blockbuster so successful? Blockbuster's ability to adapt to changing consumer preferences was a key factor in its success. As the popularity of DVDs grew, Blockbuster phased out VHS tapes and focused on stocking more DVDs, allowing the company to stay ahead of the curve and offer customers the latest and most popular movie titles. In addition to this, Blockbuster's in-store promotions and deals, such as Rent One, Get One Free, were highly effective in attracting customers and keeping them coming back. These promotions were particularly successful during the holiday season when many families would rent multiple movies for their gatherings. Overall, Blockbuster's success was a combination of its extensive selection of movies, convenient physical locations, strategic advertising, excellent customer service, and its ability to adapt to changing market trends. By staying ahead of the curve and offering customers what they wanted, Blockbuster was able to maintain its position as the dominant player in the video rental industry for many years. The downfall of Blockbuster. Despite its early success, Blockbuster's fortunes began to decline in the late 1990s. One of the major factors that contributed to this decline was the rise of digital technologies, such as DVD players and streaming services. These new technologies made it easier and more convenient for customers to watch movies from home, without having to leave their house to rent a physical copy. As more customers began to shift towards the convenience of streaming movies from home, the demand for physical movie rentals declined significantly. Blockbuster was slow to adapt to these changes in the market. It continued to rely on its brick-and-mortar stores and failed to invest in digital technologies. This made it increasingly difficult for the company to compete with newer, more nimble competitors like Netflix and Redbox. Blockbuster made a critical strategic error by initially dismissing the potential of online movie rentals. They passed on multiple opportunities to acquire or partner with emerging services like Netflix, which later became their biggest competitor. Additionally, Blockbuster's late entry into the DVD by mail market and its slow adoption of online streaming further hindered its ability to adapt to the changing landscape. Another factor that contributed to Blockbuster's downfall was its debt load. The company had taken on a significant amount of debt to finance its expansion, and this debt became increasingly difficult to service as Blockbuster's revenues declined. In 2010, the company filed for bankruptcy, and many of its stores were closed and its market share had substantially diminished. During its downfall, Blockbuster's market share decreased drastically. By 2010, when the company filed for bankruptcy, its market share had diminished to a fraction of what it had been in its prime. It struggled to compete with online streaming services, and many of its physical stores had to be closed. Could Blockbuster have survived? Some people might argue that Blockbuster could have survived if it had adopted more quickly to the changing market. After all, it had a loyal customer base and a recognizable brand name. However, it's worth noting that even if Blockbuster had invested heavily in digital technologies, it would still have faced stiff competition from other companies like Netflix and Redbox. These companies had already built up a significant customer base and were able to offer movies at a lower cost than Blockbuster. Blockbuster, as we know, had its business model challenged by changes in technology and customer preferences, specifically the rise of internet-based video streaming and rental services like Netflix. It is important to note that there are three main key reasons why Blockbuster couldn't survive. Number 1, failure to adapt. Blockbuster failed to move with technological changes. When Netflix was on the rise, Blockbuster had the opportunity to acquire it, but they missed the chance. The company also launched its online service quite late in 2004, while Netflix began its service in 1999. Number 2, ignored market trends. They ignored the trend towards convenience, failing to account for the fact that customers preferred to watch movies at home without any time pressures related to returning rented items. Number 3, high late fees. Blockbuster made a significant amount of its revenue from late fees. Their overdependence on the system upset many customers, who eventually found a more customer-friendly model with Netflix and Redbox. However, hypothetically, could Blockbuster have survived? The answer is yes. Had they managed to adapt to the technological changes and the online streaming platform much sooner, adopted a better pricing model, and focused on customer convenience, Blockbuster could likely have continued to be a significant player in the video rental industry. Yet, even with the right strategic changes, survival would not have been guaranteed due to rapidly evolving technology and customer expectation. The shift to digital streaming was a major disruption in the industry that even well-prepared companies found challenging to navigate. Blockbuster's downfall serves as a reminder that even the most successful companies can fall victim to disruption. In today's fast-paced business environment, companies must be willing to adapt to changing technologies and consumer preferences to remain competitive. Blockbuster's failure to do so serves as a cautionary tale for businesses in all industries. It highlights the importance of staying ahead of the curve and investing in new business models to remain relevant. While Blockbuster's downfall was undoubtedly a significant loss for the video rental industry, it also serves as a reminder that no company is too big to fail. By learning from Blockbuster's mistakes, businesses can better position themselves to succeed in an ever-changing marketplace. If you found this video informative and engaging, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content on business news and analysis. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. We would also love to hear your thoughts and feedback in the comment section below. If you think this video could be helpful to someone you know, please share it with them. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.